everyone, today we start this new adventure. I'm very happy to do this one. I hope that you are happy too, and I'm very curious to know what's inside the box. I can imagine I made a lot of them, it's not so different one, but I would like to see if there are decals, the propeller, wheels. Let's see inside. Comment, like and subscribe. Stay here beside me and look at here. Look at this. I open this like the Tamiya box. I used to keep the plastic because I don't throw in the garbage the box, because I find that the box art is super fantastic and I want to protect it with its own plastic. Wow! Here we have a problem. I immediately saw we have a problem. But first, paper. Okay, this I don't need because I have the colored one. Drawings, as usual. Okay. This is the actual size of the plane. Wonderful, the frame. It's always a pleasure to see how to attach wings together with the right angle. And here we have wings. Okay, the landing gear. Windshield template. This is to cut the windshield. This is very useful. Shock absorbers, fantastic. And these drawings, I usually work on them, and well, it's not super good. Plastic for the windows. Directions, how to do this. Fantastic. Important notice. Okay, they say that in the time instructions or pieces will change, so saved dope alternative for tissue covering. Okay, contents eliminated. Wow. Okay, they have eliminated a lot of things. Paper, 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 and this is the problem number one, because it would be nice to apply the stickers, but for experience I know that they will completely crack, and there's no sticker softener that works. I tried a lot, so I have to think it over. I can use this to cut the colored paper, but yes, blue I have, yellow yes, of course. We will see later, but this is a problem. The second problem is this. That is quite better than it's terrible. Usually they put the gummy, the brown one, transparent brown, complete. This is a little bit better, but this time I want to find the proper one. So this I will not use. This is super. Wheels. Okay. Propeller. Red. A little propeller. And here we have the woods into a plastic bag. This is new. And this wood I will make a wall, because this time I follow the tips that people better than me in building this told me to stay as lower as I can with the weight. So also scraping down these could be useful. It seems absurd, but that is how it works. So we can start the work preparing what? I split things. This by now it's not useful. It's so thin. It's super well cutted laser. Start the work. This is not very amazing, very firm, but they told me useful. And how much do I have to do this? I don't know. I thought that instead doing this I can make holes. They are more efficient, because the weight of this powder is ridiculous. But they told me that I trust in people. We used to say, don't teach cats to climb trees. So I stay in my place and I follow what they told me. If they wanted to joke with me, compliments, you've done it. Wow, this is what happens with the new laser cut. Perhaps with the old one okay, now as I lift it, I lost every pieces. Whoop. Oh. Well, I'm thinking that it doesn't work, because I don't have something to say you about how much heavy is it. It is really light, and no, this is not a good idea. I'm sorry, but I go with my mind. I don't do this. Perhaps I will make holes. 1, 2, not too many holes, but herein. And now I have to find a way to make holes. Let's find out the way to make holes. Holes are better. Let's try with this. I have different sizes. Hammer. Okay. Just 2. And it's okay. This is not nice because there are 2. I made one before, so I think that I make one here. Let me see. Not a great idea. Absolutely not a great idea. No. Okay. I can fix it with some glue. Well, Wow, this is the way. I like it. I always wanted to do this because the structure of plane is full of holes. I continue the work. I know it's not so fun for you to see this. This is absolutely much better. And now I'm making on the wings, and to do this I keep the pieces on in place with this. That helps to cut with this. Let me see if I am right. Perfect. Better to, okay, because if it's empty it works better. Tack, I heard tack, and if you heard tack it means that is cutted. Okay, this is just it. At the end of the work, the structure will be nice to see, a little bit lighter, but very, very fragile. So you must handle it with care, with a lot of care. Okay, this is just the tape. This will take about half an hour. I show you at the end. Done. All the holes are done. On the wing, 2 sizes. Here, just there. This is the tape I put behind. And now the moment of truth. Let's see all this work, what was made for. These are all the parts of wood I eliminated on 3, 2, 1. Less than 1 gram. Near 0.1. Okay, a long walk for what? Yes, if you build all the plane with this kind of work, at the end 2 or 3 grams less, and maybe this little weight is what makes the difference. In this construction I want to test it. I can make other holes, but I think it's unuseful. I just crack the structure. This is the limit. Okay, what else? Let's start building. To protect the drawings I used this, but I don't think it will be an effective protection because I use super glue and plastic with another material. I try this time, otherwise I assemble as I always made without this protection. Yes, if I can protect the drawing, it's nicer. So first of all we have to put the large pieces and to stop them in position with 2 pins, not 1 but 2, away from the other pieces in a good position. You have to be precise. In order to be precise, I use another light. Perhaps it's too strong for the filming, but it's not too strong for me. Okay, away from other. Here, 1, A2, A2, found. This is a very precise work. One and 2. A1. Then you can adjust this position with the first one only, and then a couple more. Bow, 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 bow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Leading edge. This will be made with this and this. K2. What is K2? Here. Okay. My friends, my dear friend, this work will be made in the next video. By now you saw how do I begin building these kind of planes, and now starts a very long work with pins, a jug of glue, then scrape for the enter and the exit part of the wings, and I will show you this in the next video. By now, thank you very much for watching. I am really enthusiastic of this and of you, of course. Comment, like and subscribe if you want. Up to the next. Ciao.